G'day folks, Parkera here, and welcome to video. It's just probably called Jibba Jabba. Just going to encompass that. First of all, we're going to start top of the pops. We're going to start off with thank yous. Why thank yous? Well, especially because now the Clyde FC Up the Bully Week series has come to an end as of tomorrow, which is Friday the 13th. The video that will be released will be a final video. The final video. Monday's video just gone was the last one showing a match, which was the Scottish Cup final. No spoilers. So let's come to a conclusion. It's come to an end. So I just want to thank and also kind of appreciate a few people out there. And there's a lot of content creators that I follow. There's guys that I enjoy their stuff, but don't religiously watch. But when I get downtime or time to, I'll go to their channel and try and catch up and watch their content because I do enjoy it. There's guys that I would say almost religiously never miss for one reason or another. And generally those guys are listed down below in the comments. Not in the comments, you know what I mean, description. So yeah, firstly, I wanted to start off with a thank you to the 126 subscribers that I have. Some are duplicates, I know that, I'm not silly, I'm well aware of it. Personal accounts and then content creating accounts or whatever, that's fine. That is what it is. But 126 is not a number to be sneezed at. It's, a year ago I was probably at 26. I think about a year ago I was mid to late 20s, maybe early 30s. And to be at 124 now, yeah, it's an achievement. It really is. I never set a target for myself, I don't believe. No, I know, a year ago, but I did. And I'm happy that you're on board. So I want to just, thank you for taking the time to subscribe. I know it doesn't take much. You push a button. And a lot of people push the button, subscribe, and then that's it, done. A lot of people subscribe for a way of showing support. And to be fair, I've done that, and I do that as well. And that is what it is. But I wanted to thank you all anyway for your subscriptions. Now there's probably three guys I really, really want to thank here for the last season. I'll say a season, Football Manager season, but even longer, really, into the previous one, but who their advice, their encouragement, their support has helped me grow this channel, or helped this channel grow, I feel, the way it has. That's Brood FM, Bobby G, and Rampant. The ability that I've been able to just flick you a DM or something and say it with a thumbnail attached, or a pic of, oh, this is what I'm thinking. What do you reckon of this? How does this color work? Blah, blah, blah. And just being like, yep, sweet, that looks cool. Maybe try this, try that. Or, hey guys, I want to do a press conference. Would you like to help me out? I've got some questions. You can answer them in any way you want for a video or two I did. And I've really, just things like that. I really can't say enough thank you. For the support. It does mean a lot. I'll try and stop rocking the laptop. It's on my lap. Yeah, it means, I guess it rings the world to me. You guys are great guys, and top blokes. And it's great to be, it's great that you have been able to offer that support. Top blokes, I've said that about 6 times now. That's why it's Jibba Jabba, right? But cheers. I couldn't have done it without you, really. Valuable advice and suggestions that I do take note of. And Bood especially, I know you sent me a fair whack recently. Well, I say recently, a wee while ago now when I asked for it. And I definitely did take note, and will be looking, hopefully, should things continue, implement or make adjustments accordingly. But yeah, you guys, cheer, bro. Bobby, you know what that means. All right, just top blokes, really top blokes. It's been a while since I heard from you, Rampant, so I hope all's good with you, mate. And Bobby, we will have to catch up when I'm in Auckland again in October for a manly tease. But I hope all's going well with the fam as well, bro. And Bird, yeah, I hope everything's going well, mate. With the fam's going good and work as well. There's other content creators I want to mention that I think you should go and check out. Billsy, great series going on with South Liverpool at the moment. I like your content. I think it's really good, entertaining. It's good to see how you've taken South Liverpool up the leagues and still going there. Captain Beardyman, mate, pub to Prem, Dirty Leeds, but I'll tell you what, it's got to be the Mike Bassett series for me from your channel. Good great content. Go check it out. I mean, all the links are down below to you guys. Kiwi Mace, you know, you kicked off. You started a good old try for the Football Manager. Didn't work out for you there, but I really did enjoy your series and how you added that little difference of flavour to it with the betting side of it. But I'm enjoying your flying or sometimes almost crashing series. No, series. Your flying videos and also the cricket one especially, and also the little experiments and highlight videos, I guess you could talk about. Yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And also, look, I wanted to say another group thank you, I guess, to the guys at FM Creators, especially Daz Man, Bad Jokes Gaming, and also aforementioned Captain Beardyman. Initially, thank you for approaching me in the first place to join Football Manager Creators, or FM Creators, sorry, being a part of it, and also for the help and support in regards to varying things as well, especially for the retweets and the help, things like that, and also Desmond with the help we've had some lately with some technical issues. Apologies, I haven't been as and spicy noodles coming back from lunch. I haven't been as active in the Discord lately. As Homer says, I've got a few things that have been going on, picking up a lot of extra hours at work, and it's just one of those things I do sometimes just forget to click onto it. It's not something that I have open all the time. It's only using on my laptop. But guys, all the links down below. Go and check them out. And like I said, there's a ton of other content creators out there who deserve a follow as well. Right, so that is that done and dusted. But cheers, guys. If you want to go and check out Bood FM, well, not if you need to go and also check out Bood FM. Denton Villa saved Manchester Central one from the last season. Top of the pops, but also does some great experiments. Good mini series as well that a journeyman currently doing. Has been doing like a rebuild. Bring back the glory days to Milan, Marseille, the mighty Man United, and Werder Bremen as well. Go and check out those. There's a ton out there. So thanks, guys. I really do thank you all. And I look forward to more content from you guys who are still creating, moving forward into hopefully FM20. Now, this channel is not a Football Manager channel. I know it started out that way. I guess it started out that way in a way because my first videos were Football Manager related. Because when I started, I had a crappy old PC, and FM was basically the game that could work and be recorded smooth enough, I felt. But it's called Parkera Games or Gaming for a reason. And so I have tried to introduce other series during this season. Some just would only be a few episodes, 10 episodes. Some hoping to be the more long term. But I'll touch on those as well. I guess they kind of filter into the next part as well. There's the reason Clyde's ended, say, 3 weeks early is because, like I mentioned, this time of year, July, August especially, content or the FMX or 19 this season, content out there is not many people are searching for it or actively wanting to watch it because they've had their fill for the year. Obviously, the big channels will still have their views and their hits and their comments and everything else and the engagement because they're well established. They're massive. You're talking thousands upon thousands of subscribers. And I still have to check myself on that. But it does get... The reason knowing all that and saying all that, the reason I ended now, basically, is because the lack of engagement for me was just... It really did start to make me question whether I should even give a damn anymore. Like, should I continue this? Is this thing, creating YouTube videos, worth it anymore? The initial plan, the initial thing is for fun. Something to do, a bit of a hobby. And it is still doing that. I still enjoy playing games. It helps me relax. If I'm having a shit day or something, sometimes I can just jump on and play. But when you have, I guess, a series like this that for a time period had some good engagement, I would say, in terms of likes, but mainly views and also comments, and that basically dries up to nothing almost. In some cases, in the certain series, 0. You do really question things. I mean, the video that went out on Monday, which is the Scottish Cup final, so far I checked, it's only had seven views. You kind of hope for a bit more. Even, I mean, I got 186 subscribers, and I looked at my analytics, and apparently my engagement is from 3% of my subscribers. So you do wonder. And I don't really go into my analytics much and dive into them. Maybe I should, I don't know. I guess I'm old school in a sense. I rely on feedback, direct feedback, either via Twitter, maybe direct message or reply, or in the comments, and things like that. But because I don't think analytics show you enough or tell you enough. They give you numbers and stats. But it does get disheartening, I guess that's the word. So that's kind of why I've pulled the plug 3 weeks early, because I didn't want to push another season, and I could have, and start going and getting frustrated because I wasn't getting the engagement that I wanted, even knowing that I wouldn't get as much as a few months earlier. And then going, well, F all this, because, what's the point of doing FM20? And then I've got my trucking series at the moment, and I just had another look through, and like I released a video last Thursday, and it's got 1 view, and that view is me. Because I do watch my YouTube video once it's uploaded, just to see, give an idea if there's any issues on YouTube itself. And that really is a kick in the balls. And then the one before, on the Tuesday, for the European trucking, 3 views. And you just want no comments, nothing else, no likes, or maybe 1 like. And it all feeds into the fact that it's like, why do I bother? Am I not? Obviously, there's something I'm doing wrong or not. I don't know. And that's where I kind of like the engagement and the feedback to me is important. And I do feel at times when I do remember to like, subscribe, and just comment down below. Let me know how you feel, whatever. I don't know. And it's, I guess, also being a small channel, a tiny channel. It's part of the deal. YouTube doesn't really promote as much either. But it's hard to sometimes motivate yourself to keep going when you get shit back. Or, sorry, I don't mean shit in terms of rubbish, but you get nothing back. You get no engagement. And part of the reason for doing this was also to try and build a little mini community, or a community we could banter about things, certain games, certain things that happened in the game, or blah, blah, blah. I don't know. So this is the Jibba Jabba part, if you haven't realised. So my thoughts going forward at this stage is I'm going to take a little break. This will be out Monday, I believe. Next week, I'm umming and ahhing if I'm going to release any trucking videos. I might take another week off because I haven't done any this week for the reason I just mentioned. I don't know. I don't know. I seriously, I don't know. I don't want to go completely stone cold dead and not release any content for a few weeks because that's just stupid. That won't help anything. And I do plan on releasing even a slight. I got part of a video to get recorded, which needs to be finalised when I do another recording session. Kind of like a New Zealand update for Football Manager with World Cup qualifyings and maybe where's Clyde after 1 year and stuff. Let me know down below. If you do watch this, if you get to this mark, let me know down below of some feedback. If you don't want to do it via video, I'm fine. You can do it on my Twitter. You got my links down below, and also here. Twitter is probably the best way, to be frank with you, as well as here. But you do realize, you do wonder, and I hope in a year's time I'll be looking back at this video and going, "You stupid," you know. But you just when there's other things going on as well, you look at your dashboard and you go, I wonder how many views I've got today. Oh, okay. It's been 7 days. I've only got 1 view. That was my one. Okay. When is the time to plug or to pull something? I don't know. FM20 wise, because that's a game that will, should I continue, and I do at this stage, I'll be honest, I am umming and ahhing. I will buy FM20 regardless. Most likely the beta, but probably won't do a beta save. Couple of things in mind. One's going to be a journeyman. I do like doing journeymans. I've traditionally, even before I started content creating, doing journeymans. Ideally, I'd love to do New Zealand to the world again. But SI need to sort their shit out. And I hate that they don't include the New Zealand Premiership, the 12 teams in the New Zealand Premiership, as part of their default database for Oceania. The winner of the New Zealand Premiership goes to the Oceania Champions League and qualifies to the World Club Cup. Auckland City, 4 or 5 years ago, made it to the quarterfinals of the World Club Cup. And I've said this and ranted about this before in the SI forums and stuff. They just don't care. Wait for someone else to create one. And it's just like, stop ignoring the other parts of the world. It's 12 teams. It wouldn't take much. Yes, you can just unlock them in the editor. Some people will say, oh, that's what they say as well. I shouldn't have to, and I'm not that good to do that and ruin a game. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait for someone else to do it and create the league. I mean, I can start with Wellington Phoenix. They're in the Hyundai A-League default database. Yeah, all fine and dandy. But the one thing about that, and another limitation, is the reserves. The Wellington Phoenix reserves play in the New Zealand Premiership. But because the New Zealand Premiership isn't in the database, it has no players. It has no proper, well, you can only play friendlies. So you can't really do a proper New Zealand to the world. Maybe I should just do Oceania to the world. I mean, I had a second series planned for this FM19 Oceania Challenge. Never eventuated because it was February before anyone had a decent database together that could allow me to even start that. No point, I don't think. It might have been later in February. So I'm umming and ahhing. I don't know. If you want to see content from me, let me know. I will try. I think I need to put a list maybe on somewhere on what games I have on my Steam. So if you'd like me to maybe do a couple of little videos on a certain game, this is where it's supposed to be. Put it in the comments. Feel free. If I don't have the game, I'll let you know I don't have the game. It might be on my wish list. You know. Okay, I'm going to end this now because it's getting towards 20 minutes and I'm getting frustrated. Hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. I don't mean to be oh, bloody Nora, what's the word? Ungrateful. I really am thankful for all your support and everyone's support. It's just something that's been dwelling on my mind lately. The Jibba Jabba of it. I don't know if I will keep going on the trucking, but I do want to keep on doing the trucking, so I'm probably going to keep doing the trucking because I enjoy playing the game. But when you get 0 views after a week, is it worth the time of recording that, editing it together, doing the admin, putting it up? I don't know. But then again, how? I don't know. I don't know. All right, folks. I'm Parkera. I hope you've comment down below your thoughts on this video, I guess, and other things. Maybe you've experienced the same sort of deals. I do have to, like I said, parts. I have to sometimes check myself and just remember that I'm only a small channel, tiny channel, 126 subscribers. That's nothing in the grand scheme of it. But it just gets frustrating. All right, folks. Kia kaha.